How's it going, guys? Anthony and Alex here with Innovation and Tech Today. The very first trailer for Avengers Infinity War just dropped, and it already has well over 100 views.
Nerds and people claiming not to be nerds rejoice. In light of this release, we at Innovation and Tech Today are going to do something completely original. We're going to break down some of the key and confusing moments in the newest trailer of this money-making machine.
Now, just though there are no death threats aimed at us or our families, we are going to be issuing a bit of a spoiler warning, so anything up to Thor Ragnarok is fair game. Now, the trailer starts off by looking at an unknown planet that we haven't seen so far in these films. Now, since it is featured many times throughout the trailer, one can only assume that it's going to be a major part of the film.
Could this planet be a new one that has not yet been introduced in this universe? Or is it actually a view of Earth after years and years of climate change? Perhaps we were the villains all along. The trailer also shows that Vision has discovered a way to make himself look a little bit more human. Or Paul Bettany just didn't feel like going to makeup that day.
However, the most shocking part of this scene is the fact that he can afford what looks to be a beautiful New York high-rise on a government salary. Additionally, we see what appears to be Loki giving away the Tesseract from the very first Avengers film. This is interesting because it's hinted in Thor Ragnarok that Loki is in pursuit of the Tesseract. Is it possible his plans have come to fruition?
And at the end of Ragnarok, we see the remaining Asgardians on the path to Earth, only to be intercepted by a much larger ship, potentially owned by Thanos and company. So, while Thor and Hulk appear to have escaped, this looks to be Loki giving up the Tesseract like the coward he is. Also, we get what appears to be our first look at some of the members of Thanos' Black Order from the comic books. His alien hired goons, if you will.
We first see Proxima Midnight throwing a spear right at Captain America. We then see what appears to be a mysterious figure attempting to extract the Mind Stone straight from Vision's face.
And so our theory here is that this mysterious figure is Corvus Glaive, another member of the Black Order and Thanos' right-hand man throughout the comic iteration of Infinity Wars.
The trailer shows that Thanos already has the Power Stone from Guardians of the Galaxy, and is shown inserting the Space Stone from the Tesseract as seen earlier into the Infinity Gauntlets, meaning he has collected 4 more to go.
And, from what we saw earlier, it can be assumed that the Space Stone was acquired from Loki at some point earlier in the film. However, the crowning achievement of this scene is Thanos' use of his non-gauntlet hand to deliver a swift right hook to Tony Stark's pretty face.
Let's see that scene again. And again. And again. One more time.
So what appears to be the largest battle of the film takes place in Wakanda. The battle is between the army of Wakanda, led by Black Panther as well as many other Avengers, versus Thanos' army of generic-looking aliens, potentially led by another member of the Black Order, Black Dwarf, as seen in the comics.
Could this possibly mean that the final Infinity Stone, the Soul Stone, is located in Wakanda and will be seen in the next Black Panther film?
And now that we've gone over what we have seen in the film's trailer, let's talk a little bit about what we didn't see.
We obviously saw a lot of things happening on Earth, but we're still not quite sure what Thor and the Guardians of the Galaxy are up to in the film.
Our theory is that the film will probably be broken up into an Earth plot featuring the core members of the Avengers and a space plot with the Guardians and Thor.
Or is it possible that there will be a third plot in which the Avengers attempt to retrieve Lincoln's lost gold?
Additionally, while we saw many of the major heroes, there are still some Avengers we didn't see in the trailer, such as Ant-Man and Hawkeye. Unless Ant-Man was simply too small to see.
Well, that's it for today. Make sure to let us know your thoughts on the trailer, and let us know any theories that you may have as well.
There's obviously a lot going on in this action-packed trailer, and we weren't able to unpack all of it, so please let us know if there's anything we missed. In other words, do our job for us. I'm Alex, he's Anthony, with Innovation and Tech Today.